Boys, what you thinking? We talking about Eutektik. Okay, I went over to Vero Beach and ate some barbecue with Mr. Liong Mah. That good thing I got the child's plate. It was like 15 inches across and had like 5.5 pounds of meat. Baby, that was some good. That's pepper and salt barbecue, by the way, in Vero Beach, 308 Dixie Highway, whatever. Okay. But actually, the owner of the place was out in the back. We were around the back on the picnic table playing with knives, and he came, oh, yeah, and we were talking knives, and he goes, oh, yeah, you know about Tops knives? I like this and this and this. He was talking, like, holy shit. Okay, so that was fun. And I saw this posted on the evil website, which is Knife Nuts Podcast. Yes, an evil genius he is. And it's Levon. I mean, he was showing off, and that's unfortunate. It's so childish of him. I got 1, 2, nah, 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 nah. Okay, now I got you back, Levon. Eutektik Trinity. Not for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, but for the fact that you can flip it like that, you can flick it like that, or you can flick it like that. I don't know why they called it the Trinity. It is Trinity. This is a Liong Mah design, and it's his deal. It's his company thing. But he thought he'd make them for the little people, because you know what? When you get you one of these yard things here, he ain't gonna give it to you for no $75. It's gonna cost you $575. But I like his stuff. Okay, obviously the eraser. Oh, he's gonna come back with that too again. Yikes! And of course the cup and the field duty and blah 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 blah. Warrior series. GSD version 2 is out now, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's talk about something we can afford to carry and use on a daily basis. Where is this? Come here. Speaking of using, oh, okay. This is not as much drag as I get on standard factory. Maybe it is close. It's close. It's not scary sharp, but it's not bad. Okay, so it's par for the course. Okay. I was just testing it, just to kind of get a feel for, is it, absolutely paper jumps out of the way or what? Nah, but it's not bad. Move right up on this. But this is, okay, this is the Trinity. As I was saying, green micarta, okay, and then he's got like a rust colored, I guess it was supposed to be orange micarta, and maybe black. But and there's blue, but he goes, what color do you want? I go, blue. He goes, I don't have one. Okay, well, why do you ask? It's like, what do you? Okay, green. Okay, so I met him. I got a green one from him, and I hung him with the bill. And that barbecue, they ain't giving that shit away either, right? Okay, you been to a barbecue place recently? Baby, get your wallet out. But, oh man, it's good. Damn, it was good. There was a lot of people going. Okay, there are different styles. There's 3 different models he's got now. This was the one that kind of hit me the biggest, really. And Eutektik. So there's a Eutektik. I'll give you the website stuff, but it's linked to Liong Mah. Okay, so this is his bailiwick. And I think he said something about Eutektik. I go, what is that? What is it, Eutektik? Something about materials that all melt at the same point, heat level, whatever. I don't know. Okay, so all have the same melting temperature, something. Okay, Trinity. There was the blue one. I'll never see you. I'm sorry, dude. I wanted to get you. But, okay. And then the binary. And I told him, I'm feeling non-binary, so I don't know if I want to go binary. And then, oh, what's this one? The EFD. Uh-oh. You know what? That's looking pretty damn good, actually, especially in blue. So I'm gonna have to get one of everything, by the way. But for right now, this is what I did get. And it's slender in the hand. It's pretty light, like 3.6 ounces. And, you know, for a 3 3/4 inch blade, 8.5 inches overall. Oh, should we turn it on first? Not bad, but yeah, it feels slender. And let's call it 104. Let's kick it back around to ounces. Yeah, 3.6 ounces. So pretty lightweight for a big boy. I mean, you know, by today's standards, it seems like everybody's doing 3-inch blades, 2.65-inch blades and stuff. This is 3 3/4 all day long until you go up here. Okay, 3.7 inch, but you know, close to 8.5, not quite. 8 3/8 at 21. Let's say 21.3 centimeters. Okay, so not bad, not hugely long, but not bad. You know what? And another thing you're probably going to say, and I know it's going to come up, you're going to go, but what's the cutting length? And that's 3 1/4. And I figured so, because look at down here. Even, you know, right there is 4 inches to the back of there, but you got a big ass choil. You do. Hold on. Let's figure fat, and then we'll talk about that. 0.47 of an inch, 12 millimeter. So that's pretty slender, actually. 3 millimeter blade stock at 0.11. Okay. By the way, where are these made? They're not made in China. That's all I can tell you. And I don't know who the OEM is, okay? So, but they're not made in China. And Eutektik, you get a box, and it gives you a little bit of information, and then you rip the flipper, or you rip the box tab to shreds, of course, that's mandatory. And then you open it up, and then you got this. So nothing overly fancy, but you get a zipper pouch and a fairly thick little plastic piece here. So, yeah, I mean, they're not expensive. I mean, compared with, you know, his standard fare on his site. But I did buy the L1 from him, that L1 Lanny. This is 609, okay? This is an integral, and this is the Lanny that everybody should have bought because it's the classy Lanny. Classy Lanny. What is this? This is 3 1/4 too, just as an aside. I think it's 3 1/4. Yeah, it's 3 1/4 inch blade. 7 1/4 overall length. So, it's not a huge knife, but it's way cool. It's smooth too. But, you know, you can feel that Riot quality in these things. They are crazy cool. And, of course, he's been around doing knives like forever. So, probably 15, 20 years now. So, it was kind of interesting hearing his story about, you know, where he was born and where he grew up and being kind of a chef first and then getting into the knife thing, but always as a youngster even being interested in knives and drawing pictures of knives, and really had the design bug in him and really chased it, going to a lot of USA stuff. Can you imagine 20 years ago? I mean, you don't have all these OEMs in China doing this shit, okay? So you got to go to a USA knife maker and see if he will run you some units, you know? Wow. I mean, that was some tough stuff back then. Now, you know, anybody could come up with a design as long as you can get a 3D done and blah, 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 and you could hire somebody to make you a knife. So it's a lot more open for creativity now than it was back then. So he had a little bit of a row to hoe back then. This is cool. It's fidgety, as you can tell. I would say this, the front flipper thing, a little bit more difficult, actually, for me to master. You know what I'm saying? But the finger flick and then the top is good. And okay, so if I wanted to bitch about this thing a little bit, I would say, see this? There's not a big cutaway here where I can get to this opposite liner. Okay, the liners are not nested. That's fine, but I mean it's a little bit more difficult to skip this and get to this back here. See what I'm saying? You can do it. It's not like super difficult, but it's a little bit more challenging than if it had a real obvious cutaway. I don't want them too big, but I want them enough to make it pretty intuitive. And this is a little bit more difficult. So I'd say that's the downside of this one. The fit and finish seems fine. I mean, especially like it's a budget knife, so okay, you know, there's no edginess or anything. It's stone wash. We'll take it apart. I don't know what they got inside. The standoffs look like almost bead blasted or something. See that? And so that's cool. It's an open design. There's no bag spacer. You know, if I had my druthers, I'd druther have a backspacer, but I mean, I get it. Now, the screws, and this is right hand tip up only, I mean, obviously, but no. I think we need the screws like a little bit more flush. Here's a Kaiser Towser, and they're laying the clip. Now this clip is embedded, okay, in the material. This one is not, because you probably flip it. Yeah, you can flip it, so it's laying on top. But see, the screws are flat. Okay, screws need to be flat. So I might DM him and say, hey, or he'll probably know because I'm going to send him this video too. But yeah, okay, then there's that. And then, you know what? There might be enough of an outcry for him to consider wanting to do a left hand, because you're not ruining the knife, because it's a budget knife. So if there's an extra screw hole here, is that big a deal? Nah, not really. But you're giving the lefties a chance to roll it that way. So I wouldn't. It wouldn't bother me to have a left hand option. And it would be good for the left-handed people, so I'm good with that too. And I don't know about the others. I haven't had them in my hand. They should be available on his site. So it's not July 1st yet, but I think after July 4th, they should be available on his site for sale. And there won't be enough of these to go through like your normal online knife retailers, so they'll be on his site for sale, but nowhere else, because there won't be enough units there to go around. So for now, at least. But I mean, the ergos are good. I mean, if somebody can design a knife, who would you guess? How about Liong Mah? Okay. So, yeah, I mean, so I don't think we're going to have a big problem with the fact that the ergos suck or there's anything wrong there. This, of course, flows into the bolster, but, of course, it's a front flipper, too, so it's that for that reason. And blade to handle length is good, and it's centered. And no lock, rock, or blade play. So it's light and nimble in the hand, and it's a good sized knife, but it's slender this way, like I was saying. And with these liners here, that are, they're not nested, so they're not that terribly fragile or thin. That's got good structural feel to it, you know what I mean? And these are pretty hardy standoffs here. And then this here, so you got it's pretty strong, okay? Strong yet light. So interesting. I like it. I'll be interested. I mean, you know, if I can get a Liong Mah design for 75, 80 bucks, something like that, would I not? Why would I not? You know, and you get a zipper pouch with it, so it's kind of cool. And let's see what it looks like on the innards. Okay, we got guts. We got guts. Ooh, is that a number 6? I wonder if that's a number 6. Might be another thing I'll mention to him, like do a number 8, although there's just one screw there. I got to take it from the backside, so I'm assuming there's probably a flat spot on the pivot, because that's how you're going to have to center that logo, unless you got a little bump under the cap to center it. Okay, well this definitely was not jammed down into place. This was pretty. Now it looks round. Okay, so maybe they got a little thing under the cap of that screw to locate that logo. Or maybe it's just happenstance. I don't know. Let's do this. We'll find out real quick, won't we? We're going to take it apart, figure it out. Okay, now we got one longer than the other. No, because they both just go into the liner and they really don't do anything more than that. And there's the back side of the micarta. And so this is a lock bar side. Okay. So yes, we have more screws, which you figured, right? I mean, you had to have known that, because you've got these standoffs, but there's no corresponding screw to it. So you know you got something going on there. Okay. And all you had was just the pivot here and the pockets and a pocket clip. On the front, you got this here, but got no corresponding to these standoffs. So you knew there's got to be screws on the internals. And number 6 will get it done. But yeah. Okay. And these are little dogs. Just like that. All the same size, probably. Or at least those two are. And let's see about you. Yeah, they're all the same. I believe. Let me look at them. Those are. Yeah, they are. Okay. Now. Okay, we got that. There you go. So, okay, lock bar side, and ceramic detent ball. Really kind of like a bead blasted texture on that. And really a heavy stone wash type look. Ceramic bearings, okay. Ceramic bearings, clean. Wow, it's clean. And it's definitely skeletonized, isn't it? But that baby is clean. It's like they didn't put even any real lube on. Well, a little bit. Very little, though. Not much at all. Wow. Okay. So, that works. Let me see this. We got to check this cap out. What is going on? There you go. Knew it. I knew it. Oh, damn. Good thing I didn't lose that. That was the stop. Okay. See the nub? You got the nub. That's how you're centering your logo. You got the nub underneath this cap here, right there. Okay. Okay. Well, that's a Civivi move, but that's not who's OEMing these knives, so no, they're not made in China. Okay. Okay, we're good. I was trying to think, God, it's got to be Reop making. How is Reop making these kinds of things? Nah, they aren't. Nah. Okay. And we got this. Put this blade on here. And there you go. There's your travel. Okay. Bang. Bang. Okay. We good. Yeah. Next. Need some more juice. Juice. Okay. Now. All right. Shit. All right. Time to get some screws on here. So what happened? What happened? Oh, God. Let me tell you about after eating inside the barbecue place, go around back, picnic table, play with knives. And so a group of 5 people, a girl and 4 guys, sit down at the table next to us outside to eat. It's like 98 degrees, 50%, 60% humidity. But I mean, we're out there because we didn't want to, get anybody riled up. But Liong looks over at the girl at that table and goes, would you take a picture of me and my buddy? And she goes, sure. So she gets the camera and she starts snapping pictures, and we're leaning in from opposite sides of the picnic table towards each other. I got a knife in my hand, and I go, oh, we're on our honeymoon. Of course, it was Gay Pride Month, shit. Oh, I'll bet Liong just wanted to wring my neck. And then the guys and her, they were young people at the table, and they're like caught, like they don't even know what to say because, God forbid we don't be woke, Oh, Lord. I just love messing with people. Like, put them right on the spot. What are you going to say? And so that's why he'll probably never talk to me again. Oh, no wonder I didn't get my 50% discount. I didn't get no discount. I hung him with the bill, though, damn it. Okay, now. Good excuse to go to the coast and go to Vero Beach, huh? Could be worse places to go visit. All right, the Eutektik Trinity. Yes, and my honeymoon was wonderful. Don't tell my wife about it. What do you think? Eutektik. Eutektik. At first, my brain wasn't letting me figure out how to say that word. Why? I don't know. Would you have said Eutektik right off the bat, or would you have gone Eutektik? I mean, I was just like, Eutektik. Eutektik. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now that my brain's trained, I think Eutektik, I think I can do that. The Trinity. Check it out. Or the other ones. They're all cool. They're all designed by Liong Mah. A legend from Florida, by the way. Well, not originally. Nobody's originally from Florida, right? That's the beauty of this state. You know what we do? We love them knives. You guys, stay sharp.